In this aim, we will learn a few important theorems on triangles. There are 5 important theorems on triangles. They are midpoint theorem, basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem, Pythagoras theorem, vertical bisector theorem, and the theorem that states that a triangle on the same base and between the same parallels is equal in area. Let us learn these 5 theorems in detail. Midpoint theorem. Let's start with the first theorem, the midpoint theorem. This theorem states that in a triangle, the line segment joining the midpoint of any two sides is parallel to the third side and also half of it. Here we have a triangle ABC. Line PQ is parallel to line BC. The value of PQ is half the value of line BC. Let's solve an example related to the midpoint theorem. Find the value of x in the following image. Solution. From observing the given image, we can state that AP is equal to PC and BQ is equal to QC. We can find the value of x by applying the midpoint theorem. Here, PQ is parallel to AB and the value of PQ is half the value of AB. Since the value of AB is given to us as 6, the value of x is half of 6, which equals to 3. And the second theorem is the basic proportionality theorem or Thales theorem. It states that, in a triangle, if a line is drawn parallel to one side of the triangle, then it divides the other two sides in the same ratio. Let us learn this with a triangle. Here in the triangle ABC, it states that the line parallel to a side divides the other two sides in the same ratios. Here, DE is the line parallel to BC. As the statement suggests, this parallel line divides the other two sides in the same ratio, and thus the other two sides AD by DB and AE by EC is divided in the same ratios of DE by BC. Now let us solve an example problem with reference to the Thales theorem. The problem is, in the given figure, DE is parallel to BC, and if AD is equal to x centimeters, DB is equal to x minus 2 centimeters, and AE is equal to x minus 1 centimeter, find the value of x. Solution. Let us write the given information from the problem. So, in the triangle ABC, DE is parallel to BC and AD by DB is equal to AE by EC by basic proportionality or Thales theorem. Now let us find the value of x applying the Thales theorem. On applying it, we write x by x minus 2 is equal to x plus 2 by x plus 1. In the next step, let us cross-multiply it and write it as x multiplied by x minus 1 is equal to x minus 2 multiplied by x plus 2. On simplification, we get the answer as x square minus x is equal to x square minus 4. On further simplification, we get minus x is equal to minus 4, and multiplying the same answer with minus, we get the final answer as x equal to 4.